how do you set up or position a sales call once it's actually booked? Like obviously in the middle of the funnel, they're going to, your traditional VSL and they're booking a call, or they're buying one of those low ticket items and then being upsold to a call or something like that. But how do you position yourself properly for that call so when they show up, they're ready to buy?
Yeah, what an awesome question. So the first is definitely the video sales letter on the booking page or the page before the booking page. Um, you nailed it right there, but just so that other people that are watching get more context, like no matter what you do after somebody books a call, if you don't have the frame and the context before they book the call, then nothing's going to make save that sale after they book the call, even the best closer in the world. And also, one of our main goals that we have for our sales team when we consider somebody a marketing qualified lead, there's a few things like they have to be at a certain revenue level and a few other things. But the main thing is that they have to come in wanting our specific solution. So they need to literally be saying the word self-sustaining funnel on the sales call, because it's so much easier for the salesperson to close a deal when they're coming on the call and they're saying, hey, I want this self-sustaining funnel for my business, which is what we call all of this stuff all together. Just easy
Hmm.
phrase that we created, right? So when they say that, we know that it's going to be an easy sale because that lets us know that they've watched the concept beforehand. They know who we are. They have the framing, all of that stuff. So it really starts on the actual video sales letter page by getting them bought into the one thing that we're going to do for them.
Yeah.
And then we have two types of calls, right? So one of them is going to be the regular sales. We call it a roadmap call, which is they're coming in saying, I want this self-sustaining funnel. One of the best things I ever did for my business, I did it in October of last year, was I removed all the words free consultation. So I
Hmm.
no longer say on the main funnel, I no longer say free consultation. Oh, just book a call and we'll talk about your business. Like now it is book a call if you want this in your business. And just to give you guys some numbers, I told you we're a data person. In Q3 of last year, our average dollar per call, so this is how much money we make per every single time a sales rep speaks to a person, was hovering around $3,000, $3,000 to $3,500. This month to date, we're at $6,600 per call. So every single time a sales rep, doesn't mean that they close. It's just the average of the cash you're collecting and the calls that you're speaking with. We're more than double it. So our sales efficiency has shot through the roof because we're no longer getting people who are like, yeah, I just like want to talk about my business and like get a little bit of understanding of what you guys do. It's like, no, only book this call if you guys want to speak with us.
Yeah.
So that's one call we have. And then the other call that we have, so we frame it with the video sales letter. I can get more onto how we help with show up rates and all that stuff if you want to. And then the other one we have is actually a consultation call, but that is only for people who purchase a low ticket. So
Right.
I don't want free people that are doing the consultation call. These are low ticket people. And there's a theory called the theory of constraints. And I'm sure you know what it is, but for people that don't, it's like you just ruthlessly constantly identify whatever the biggest bottleneck is in your business, and then you work to solve it so that you scale, et cetera, et cetera. And so I have a video that acts as a video sales letter where I'm walking through my version of the video of the theory of constraints. So it's like
Hmm.
a 40-minute video, and I show all the different aspects of a business and where it could be. And then I say, if you want us to identify your constraint in your business, then go down below and book a call and book a theory of constraints consultation call with us. So it is quote unquote a consultation call, but still there's a video sales letter because in that video, I also say, and at the end of the call, we're going to show you what constraint that you have and then what we would do to fix it. And you can either take it and run it yourself or we can do it for you. And so I still frame that this could be a little bit of a sales call. And typically the first calls I talked about, the sales call with the roadmap call that has the VSL, those are typically one call closes, and these are typically two call closes, right? Because we are doing some consultation work with them, and then we're saying they're like, "Oh yeah, I want you guys to do this for us," and then we set up another call later on. So